Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing fantastic. I'm just doing a general reading. I just need to check some energies here. I just did the readings for the cardinal, mutable, and fixed signs. They're really interesting, some things that were coming out for the date of the 8th through the 10th. Those will be down below in the description box if you want to watch those. They will... They're pretty specific, and they're not going to be for everyone, okay? So just keep that in mind. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I do want to kind of do a little reading and see what else the divine will bring out for some of those energies that were coming out through that. So if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I use living language on this channel, along with the tarot and the runes and a homemade deck, and sometimes just get on this channel. I just chit chat and just whatever the divine wants to speak through me, I just speak, okay? And the divine really shows out here in a very miraculous way, okay? And my God that I serve and give all glory, honor, and praise to is the Elohim who inhabits the whole eternity, and that is Jehovah, who is my Yeshua, okay? So if that's not something that you're looking for, you think that's real churchy, because I'm not churchy, I'm just really spiritual. But anyway, this is where we'll depart if that's not something that you're you know, the type of channel, because I really talk about real stuff here and let this sweet divine bring some things out, because he's setting his government up in the earth, okay? So anyway, if you stay, welcome. Those of you returning, welcome back. So, all right, let's get in here and just see what further energies will come out for some stuff that was already coming out. Thank you, divine. I bind, block, and rebuke all negative drive forces. I command for the truth to come to the surface, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I thank you for your Holy Spirit and your holy angels. If you have a question about anything, just connect with the divine very sincerely, and he'll answer you. Divine, allow me to interpret what I need to interpret and see what I need to see, and hear from you how to relay the message any way that needs to come out of my mouth. And just let you know, if you are new, I feel energy, and I could come across a little goofy at times. It's just I feel that way when the energy is flowing through me, so I do apologize. Sometimes I'm feeling extremely flighty, and I'll go back and watch something and it wasn't there at all. It's just I'm feeling it, okay? So just to let you know, just be patient with me. Sometimes I'll just stop and just have to listen for a minute. I just don't put any restraints on the sweet spirit to bring out what he needs to bring out for any given person. Obviously, you just didn't click on this video just to be watching a video. I'm hoping to reach people who really have real situations that they're trying to come up higher and get victory within it, and the divine wants to give you a yes. And if we do get yeses out here, I take the Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, the Pentacle, the Temperance card, and the Strength card, and that'll tell us what your yes is about, or what it's going to take for you in your situation that yes is connected within the energy that's coming out. I hope that made sense. What do you want to bring out here? So we have the Emperor and the Star. This is huge, because the Emperor represents, well, first and foremost, it represents the father figure of the whole universe, okay? At the same time, it represents a known, somebody who's known, maybe just in your area, but it could be somebody who really is really known. This is a star energy, and the motto is, I know, okay? And we've got the headship of something, a boss, an older person, maybe a grandfather, or a corporate energy here, who has bosses under them, who also maybe even have bosses under them, okay? But if nothing else, is somebody really mature and this somebody who is at the top of their game. The Emperor, we know, holds all four of the kings within him, so he's a warrior, right? And if he's in the upright, the Emperor just don't lose. Okay, he's beautiful energy. He gives aid where it needs to be given, and he's a father. He's just real, he can be, he's very structured energy showing itself here. In the negative, this real stubborn, okay, energy. But we have healing here. It's really man, we are definitely getting some stuff in the right now moment where prophecy, if you know anything about scripture and prophecy, yesterday I was doing some offline stuff, and we had energies coming out about a wounded head being healed, and it's talked about in Revelations about that, and it literally come out in the cardinal reading. This is a cardinal energy. It goes back to the head, the brain, the eyes. The divine really showing some stuff out here now just on just a general energy where you live in the situation you're going through. You could be dealing with eye problems, or something going on inside the brain area, or just thinking, strategizing something. Okay, the head though is showing here, and healing is also showing here as well. So it's really just interesting. I just want to point that out for those of you who do follow prophecy type stuff, because I do, and I use that language on this channel. But anyway, the Emperor is the Dalet in the Hebraic language, and this is the door, the key. This is knowledge, right? And it comes from the brain area. If we are talking about the father figure of the universe and somebody really connecting with the heavens, because it's really showing up here to get some kind of real big knowledge, then the divine is the only one that really can open the door that no one can open, or shut a door that nobody can shut. Okay, it's the divine has timing in his hand and stuff like that. But we do have the pay in the Hebrew is also showing up here, and so we have a P and a D, a PD. That's police department for some of you all. A deputy could be found, within the those two letters as well. That could be person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name, connected to a situation that you're going through, maybe at work or at home with your father, or you're the father and dealing with healing a situation or something in your body. This is the pay is the mouth, the speaking, and the door, the Dalet also. If you go read in Psalms 119, I was literally just bringing this out yesterday on a video, that the Dalet is also the door of the mouth. So you really kind of get to hear twice. So let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. And this is high volume knowledge then. Something is extremely guided. Something's known. Something's healing here. Something is a new relationship for some of you all. Now the Emperor has a counterpart, which is the Empress energy as well. And so if somebody's been healed and opening up to do some speaking for a relationship, that's positive then too. Some people have been in war and have had bad luck, because this in the negative would be stubbornness and witchcraft stuff, and this is bad luck. It's Hillel then in the Hebrew as well. It can represent that as well. So, but there's something really known here. So all these energies coming out with just those 2 cards. Okay, somebody been mourning or bitter or crying over spilt milk or something like that with the 5 of Cups. But whatever this darkness has been, there's healing here. There's still 2 cups right here behind this person. So if the Emperor is going to get up and turn around and heal a situation, it's twice out here. It's twice out here. Let's do a couple more cards here. See what else comes out. Yeah, we got healing really coming out. This is restoration as well. This is reconciliation. This is the noon in the Hebraic language, which also go to an heir to a kingdom. Like I said, he's got all 4 kings within him. Behind the angel here is a crown. The D and the N is Dan, and that goes back to one of the tribes in the Hebraic language. So that's absolutely amazing. DNA, it could also be found within the word Dan as well. So a bloodline, because this goes back to a king, a heir to a kingdom energy. This goes back to children and eternity, and somebody's been through some losses, and the world itself has just changed in a big way. But this energy is a healing energy. This is the higher mind, and we got the eyes, the brain, the head area here. That's amazing, Divine, what you're bringing out here. We got law energy really big coming out here as well, and balancing, okay, and somebody had done something where something was overindulging in a situation, or mixed drinks or something like that. We do have cups here, and wine is showing out here in these cups. It's red wine that's spilt over. We've got a river here. Something could have happened by water. We have the water bearer pouring stuff inside the little pond area, or a river, or a body of water. And we've got the picture of the angel with the foot in the water as well. So that might be really prominent, where some type of war or knowledge about something like that within family issues is a family man energy here. Grandparent, something like that. We've got, what else does this mean? Being just stretched out, okay? This is a prophet energy as well. Again, and then the noon would also represent children in the Hebrew. So this is a return, a forgiveness card. We got marriage here. Now this would go to the husband and to protection. This is also a husband and represents protection. That's interesting. We've got the Hierophant coming out here. All four of these are high arcana. This is the heavens guiding something. We got marriages here. We got morals, ethics. We've got organization. This would be the hay in the Hebraic language, right? The little guy who's got his hand up and getting a revelation, or beholding something really big. We got breath and eternity here, and then this also can go to breath. Actually, Taurus energy rules over the throat area. So to speak, we got the mouth here. Okay, we got the door of the mouth here, and to open the door, to shut something, or to turn around, to forgive and to heal something. So that's interesting. This is coming out here. So we've got Taurus, Sagittarius, and Aries, and Aquarius coming out here. We do have water, but this is the main energy. Any water, I guess, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Like I said, that's technically not like a court card or anything. That's just showing us somebody's been grieving. And I send you love and light. This is an apology. So we do have a court card coming out here. We got a little fish as well. Somebody could like to fish, or your husband likes to fish, or something like that. Because we got this water and stuff showing itself. But this is a real sweet, kind, gentle apology card. Okay, in the upright, this is somebody who's got, well, this 12th house, let's go to Pisces energy. This goes to energies of unconditional love, is what that house would represent. Now, the fish in the cup can also represent a surprise. Somebody could be just surprised that they just know they need to turn around, take a cup, and offer some type of because we also got something being pointed out in like a revelation of type of energy. So you're getting that twice here as well. It's interesting what the Divine's bringing out here. Somebody been in their head about it. We got the higher mind, the eyes, the brain, all that kind of stuff, and this is genius energy. So that all can go back to the head area, and so could this. Your throat is connected to that, and then we got the pay. We got all kinds of stuff out here and messages. Okay, if there was seductive energies in the past and somebody been grieving over that, well, there's big time restoration and reconciliation energies, because somebody is a heir to a kingdom of something here. So that's really amazing. Some people are just in their own head. Need to get out of your head. If you are dealing with jail and stuff, then that is an incarceration card. there's those 3 cups. There's a forgiveness here. There's a celebration. This can go back to marriages and stuff as well. If you're restoring something, that's beautiful then. That's absolutely beautiful then. Let's see what's going to come out here in the words. Forgiveness is a beautiful thing. Love is the highest vibration of them all. And given what I did see coming out, you know, obviously we had the word like murder and execution and stuff like that come out. It was heavy words that were really coming out. The divine states that he does not get any pleasure in seeing wicked have to die. He don't get any pleasure in that. He'd rather restore a thing, okay? And it's better for you to turn around, take cups. If you're hearing the call of the Most High, open the door of your heart and let him come in and heal a thing, okay? Especially where family is concerned. Pour a little love on it. So there's a positive outcome coming out. That's great. Like I said, the Emperor don't lose. He'll get up and he'll give aid and he'll make the right choice if he's got his head on straight. And obviously we got all kinds of apology stuff here and just people who've been in their own head about something. Thank you, Divine, for forgiveness and reconciliation to come into the earth for those who are willing to vibrate at the highest love that there ever is. Because Jehovah is Yeshua, he's salvation. We have a thicket here. This word actually also came out, I want to say it was in the cardinal reading. Could be wrong, but I really do want to say it was in the cardinal reading. This is the thorns. It's the thicket. It's 4 H's that make this word. Okay, we've got the hay here, which is a breath and a sigh. And to say this thicket, it's I guess. You have to use the back of your throat when you're talking Hebrew. But it means thorns to prevent intruders from entering. Okay, so they've been real protective. We got energies of protection here. We also got stuff that's been really penetrating. And we've got the word hook. And fishing, you have to put the bait on the hook, and somebody wants to come and to turn around and apologize for something, and maybe for some of you even offer marriage or something that's beautiful. Then somebody want to reel you in then and say I love you or something, and be a part of your family, because this is a heir to a kingdom energy. And like I said, the Emperor represents somebody who has a counterpart. Okay, we've got. So thorns are here. Something's been real penetrating with this sadness. We got a ring. We got a bracelet. We got a chain. You could be dealing with somebody who has a nose piercing or something like that, or something in their lip or something like that. Okay, so that word's coming out. And then we have a gathering. Now this card also came out in the cardinal reading. Well, you would get married in a church if you're dealing with something that's taken place, third party outside situation took place. Then you are dealing with marriages for some of you all, and restoration of something. In a church gathering, if this is a marriage proposal, then it's just confirming itself. That we got a lot of confirming energy here with all of this. So this is a gathering of some kind, a church, a building, or a group. Okay, well, the Emperor represents a known person. Okay, we've got the 3 of Cups here, and that's social energy itself. So is the Star. I'm going to take a couple more words. We have freedom. That's absolutely gorgeous. What's coming out here, really? We have the sea. Okay. Well, something happened by the sea, because we do have fish. We have somebody crying here by a stream of water. We got the water bear, and we've got the water showing up here as well. A river will dump into the sea as well. This word, though, is yum. Y-M. Okay? This is terror, though. Somebody's been in their head about something. Well, somebody's lost somebody or something, or we do have energies here of eternity and children, and somebody's breath could have gotten taken away by water. I send you love and light. But there's some kind of protection here, and forgiveness and apology showing up here. This is working water. Something's been really heavy around something to do with water. If it's, you know, if it didn't happen by the sea or something, just something real watery, and it's known, and high volume stuff is out here. Have the word Navy here. Could have been in the Navy. That's military stuff. There's surfing out here. I have the word the West is here as well. Heavy storm. That's like rain stuff. We have a crowd. Wow, we got all kinds of stuff out here. There's a crowd right there. Things being known. I love, though, that there's healing showing up here for this reading. At the bottom of the deck, we have a command or a commandment or a commander or an ordinance. The law is here. Okay, well, we have the incarceration card as well showing up. There's a writer. You could be a writer. You could be very artistic. There's something to do with something that has been written, or, well, we know that the commandment has been written. But this also, you know, stardom stuff as well. And this Page of Cups goes back to being very artistic. This goes back to singing, poetry, anything like that. There's the Hermit, and this is the Tet. This is a judgment. This is discernment. This is healing. This is a counselor. Well, obviously we got law energy here as well. So obviously what I've seen in those other readings, then some of this energy is corresponding with those cardinal readings that I'm talking about. So we have, for the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and transgressors rooted out of it. This was the same type of energy that was literally coming out. Actually, I think it was this card came out. Be still and listen and know that I am Elohim. This motto of the first house is I am. So let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. Okay? We have the joints, the skeletal, oh my God, I can't even say it now. The skeletal system, good grief. It's, the motto is I use. I am and I use. I perceive and I have, and I know is here. Something, and somebody's been analyzing some things for quite some time and believing. I believe something here. There's a positive outcome. There's freedom for somebody that's been tied up in some stuff. Okay, and because the Emperor will get up and take courage and open a door, because he has the keys to do that. Okay. The other side is the sword. That's amazing. This keeps coming out. Draw me not out without cause, nor return me without honor. That's right. But sometimes you got to take that sword out because somebody else has done something that's this circulation, things have been circulated. Okay, there's been lies also that's really have people up in their head and their mind and things like that, where law is concerned. That's done some stuff. We're talking about the sea, then it really has been real watery for somebody. Maybe they were trying to hide some type of a third-party situation, okay, because those 3 cups really are here. But we do have truth showing up here, and could be a Capricorn, it could be an Aries. Like I said, we already went through all of these, but it's coming out here again. Was there, what was on the other side of this? Yeah, that's scripture there. Let's just take a rune, and we'll call it a reading. Very interesting. Somebody was going to blow the horn on something. The trumpet energy came out 2 different ways. It came out in the homemade deck, and it came out literally in the cards as well. Something's happening where law is big time. Spiritual law and natural law energy. okay? Because we have it both ways, really. This is the, actually, this is the 14th high arcana. This is the 5th high arcana. Both these are 5s. A 14 is a 5, and this is a 5 as well. Which make a 10, which make a completion, a cycle. Something, a 10 is being over. We have the 10th house showing up here as well. There are all kinds of connections here that we can make. Let's go on. I've got 2. It's in my hand. So we do have the CH, the Q, and the X here. So if an X has gotten involved, or you're returning to your ex, or there's this, or you're not, and something's taking place where war has gotten involved, and there you go. We have the Z as well coming out here. Let me read these, because I don't. You'd think I'd really know all these by heart, but I don't. This is the 13th letter. That is death energy, and that's a transformation. That's been secrets. And that goes to all kinds of stuff. That's real magnetic stuff. It's creation energy. It rules over your sexual organs and things like that. And so this represents a secret, mystery, sensitivity, clairvoyance, intuition, independence. Well, we have freedom right here coming out. And you know, when you can forgive, it really does free you. It really does. It gets you out of your head. You're able to close the door on something and to continue on. So this is really beautiful energy that's coming out with whatever the mystery has been in a situation here. There's also been magic here with this. Well, the 8th house would take you back to that kind of stuff. It goes back to the occult. Then we have the Z coming out here. And this is resistance and help and a shield, an impulse, recovery, and a real impediment that can be overcome. And it's also protection granted. That's amazing. We got major protection out here. Especially when we keep the law and the commandments, we do find connections with the divine, and he leads our way. So, and it is written. Okay, that's where our protection really comes in, when we respect the Heavenly Father. So there's been something unfair that has taken place with somebody. Well, there's a housekeeper. This housekeeper also came out in the cardinal reading as well. Things are getting cleaned up. There's guilt. Somebody is guilty. And some people are going to come and talk about it. And something is going to be known. Yeah, there's a measuring cord here. Talking about a cord and breath and stuff like that. That's really, I'm only saying that because of what I've seen. There's an offering and honoring energy showing itself as well. One more, a murmur. This also came out in, I want to say, the cardinal reading as well, from shaking. If it wasn't the cardinal, it was the mutable sign reading. Somebody's been murmuring and shaking, maybe in fear because of some things that have taken place. I send you love and light. I really do. I won't go into any more. I feel like that this is, I've got to release and I'm feeling this card really heavy. I'm feeling this 5 of Cups really heavy. But we got a lot of protection showing itself here, whatever the stuff has been with children or jobs or bosses or family or father figures or organizations, things that are known, things that have been really watery. Just be still and know that the Most High is the I Am. It's right here. It's so beautiful that came out like this. This is profound to me, as always. All right, guys. Until next time, shalom.